Chomizamu, there's an English word, ne? It is a compartmentalize. Okay, the reason that I have to say it kanjalo is because English. Anyway, so what that word means is that you must be able to put things or situations in little compartments. Yeah. So for example, we all know that men have privilege over women, right? And women are oppressed and all of those things. Like that's a systematic thing and it's a general thing. Yeah. But that does not mean that a man who has been wronged by a woman does not deserve justice just because men have privilege. Yeah. So if a woman, for example, attacks a man and beats him up or whatever, she should get arrested and she should face the full might of the law. Yeah. Due to the fact that she has done something against a person, so she needs to still face consequences. This is despite the fact that men are privileged and all of that, because that's a general thing. But when you're looking at it in compartments, that individual man deserves justice because he has been wronged. Well, that's one example of how to compartmentalize. The second example, this is the one that I want to talk about. Okay, trigger warning. Yeah. The situation with the Zodwa Wabantu issue, right? The newest one, not the old one. The current one, where that homophobia is also still current. I'm not dismissing that, but I want to talk about what has happened recently, the groping. Personally, I don't follow Zodwa Bantu's work, so I don't know what normally happens. However, I know her and I've liked her a lot because she has that body positivity thing, which I like. Remember? Anyway, so Uzodwa Yena as an individual is saying she is fine with men touching her because those men are her clients and they support her and Malia Kilia and Tina, we must not mess with her money. That's essentially what she's saying. And that is a thing that we need to respect. Kodwa ke ngoku uzodwa wabantu nguzodwa wabantu for uzodwa wabantu. That does not mean that when Mlungis kanye Mzwanele or whatever your name is, you are allowed to grope women. If you go to a strip club and there's no explicit consent, you're not allowed to touch those strippers or women on the streets that are dressed in a way that you feel is provocative to you. Compartmentalize. So this means that this situation of Zodwa must be treated as an individual situation, that this woman is fine with it, but Tina, as women, as a general population of women, we are still not fine with it. Asikafuni nangokubanjwa noba sinxibe ntoni noba asinxibanga ntoni noba ubhadele malini ungena kwi-strip club. If khange kubekho explicit consent that there's going to be physical contact, then ayizuba khona physical contact. If there is physical contact that is initiated by you as the man without my consent, then you assault. You must know that. So, and another thing that I saw was that Tina, because we read about things but we have not necessarily experienced them, we cringe a lot as one is into because it's experience, and we don't know the experiences of the people that have actually gone through those things. So it is important for us that our voice is not too loud in the context of sex work. Because if you're not a sex worker, then you might be a person who knows what happens, but not really, because it's never happened to you. So you need to use your inside voice, basically. Cassandra, because you can't use your outside voice to shout this, uthathe sonke space and uthethe yonke into ofuna uyithetha without knowing what sex workers go through as women and as sex workers. So ndiyacela bethunana, umyalezo wami clear. uZodwa is fine with the clients touching it that way because she is fine with it for her own personal Zodwa reasons. But as masses thina apha phandle sonke asikho fine, asifuni uphathwa ngola hlobo. Enkosi kakhulu. Please like my channel. Again, thank you.